Modern unlocked, empty, and with no record of an exit 13 on any map. A long-haul driver named Daniel reported a similar encounter in West Virginia. After following a faded sign for Ash Hollow, he found a town where the gas stations were lit and the diners were open, but not a single person was visible. When he found his way back to the interstate, he discovered that while he felt he'd been gone for minutes, 3 days had actually passed. This was the context for Ethan's drive. 3 hours into a solo trip through heavy fog, his GPS issued a sudden instruction, a sharp right turn onto an unnumbered ramp that appeared nowhere on his preview route. When the machine provides a clear instruction that contradicts the physical road, the traveler is forced into a moment of friction. To follow the prompt is to trust the data over the evidence of the horizon. In folklore, these areas are categorized as liminal spaces, transitional zones that exist between two destinations but belong to neither. This Winchester Mystery House staircase is a literal example, a door to nowhere that terminates in a sheer drop. It functions as a threshold that breaks the logic of the building, much like a phantom exit ramp breaks the logic of the highway. As Ethan steered onto the ramp, the mapped world ended. The GPS line reached the edge of its programmed territory and simply unraveled. Within seconds, the screen went to a black flatline. The radio dissolved into a wall of static. Crossing into a they must not respond, look, or open the door. This pattern of luring travelers has appeared in folklore for centuries. Trickster figures are often described as standing just off the path, using familiar sounds to draw victims into areas where the rules of the natural world no longer apply. These voices act as a modern will-o'-the-wisp. They use the sound of a loved one in distress to achieve a single goal, stopping the car's forward motion. These entities rely on the social impulse to assist someone in pain. If the driver stops to investigate the voice of a family member, they have effectively surrendered their only advantage. When Ethan refused to stop, the voices vanished instantly. In their place, tall, thin shadows began to emerge from the fog, surrounding the car as it crawled forward. Suddenly, the temperature inside the car plummeted. A pale, dripping figure appeared in the passenger seat. and a group of shadow figures standing where the road should have been. The dark woods of ancient legend haven't been paved over. They've simply integrated into our navigation systems, waiting as paved anomalies for those who follow the wrong prompt.